Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Got a little cough. All right, got a good one for you guys today. Looking forward to it. Gonna be a good show today. What's good, DJ Green? Again, there's not a lot to get into. We're going to take a look at all the cards. I want to hear you guys. Don't forget to tip your gambling advisor. He came through for you in a real way. Tips are always appreciated. Tip your gambling advisor after he gives you a big hit. Super chats, Cash App, always available. Cash App is below. It's at 3D Boxing 817. Super chats are always available. All right, guys. Let's have a good show today, y'all. Let's have a good show today. I was having an issue. This is a real story, and but let me pay the bills first. Let me pay the bills first. Hang on. And this is true too. This is a true story what I'm about to tell. After I pay the bills, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow all forms of 3D Boxing, all forms of social media. 3D Boxing blog. Like, share, subscribe if you have not already. Become a member, join the Patreon, get the lock of the week. Get asked to bookie anything, get access to the Discord where we do live betting, the updated props, we do all that. Just $5 a month. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Pro boxing, we got Pro Box. Brian Hong says no good fights this week. That's a fair point. Guys, after you join the Patreon, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's carnivalbar.com. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, guys. I want to tell the story because this is true. I don't know if it was correlated. I don't know what the hell it was. But I just typed Sean McComb. That's it. Sean McComb. And I forgot to put the space in. So it was just Sean McComb, all one word, into the search bar to pull up Sean McComb. It caused my entire computer, my entire network. And I have two accounts. I have this one and I have the account for Nothing But Nets, right? My Brooklyn Nets channel. I have two accounts. It caused I searched it in this account on this Google search. Just Sean McComb. I forgot to put the space in, so I just put Sean McComb in the space bar. It caused my entire system to crash out. I almost didn't do a show today. I could have done a show on the other guy, but all I had to do was restart the router. But I kept getting this pop up. I kept this little error that's saying unusual traffic has been spotted from your engine. This went on for 3 hours, and I finally figured out how to fix it. It's just to restart your router, and I restarted my router and it worked. But just putting Sean McComb into the Google search bar with no space by accident caused my entire system to crash out and go crazy for 3 hours. I couldn't log on. I couldn't do anything. It was wild. And then I just reset my router, and everything worked fine. But it caused me chaos for literally 3 hours. That's why I didn't do a show at 2:30. I was going to do a show at 3:30 your time, 2:30 my time, 3:30 on the East, I should say. But just putting Sean McComb into the little search bar caused everything to go haywire. It was nuts. All right, I wanted to tell that story. Let me get into it, guys. Again, there's not a lot this week. We can still make money. Yo, Pro Boxers, we can shout out Muscles. Let's close out 100 in a real way. We have cards. We got 3 cards. We can make money. We just need to do it in a smart way. You dig? Yeah. Salute G. Salute Mar. Mar, it's good to have you here. Good morning, Jeff. if you're morning where you're at, it's 5 o'clock where I'm at. Well, Najee Lopez stopped Kelvin Henderson, probably. I'm going to get to tape on that soon. Janabek versus Adames, rumored to co-main event, Tio versus Shakur. Great night for boxing. Yes, indeed. I think Tio dominates and frustrates. I think Shakur dominates and frustrates Tio. I don't think that's a great fight, although it's name value. There's a lot of value. I look forward to the fight. I just think Shakur is going to dominate him. Janabek versus Adames. Janabek versus Adames. Janabek. I like Adames too. You guys know I like Adames. But I'm taking Janabek in that. I'm into that fight for sure. Is Tio Shakur confirmed? Not that I know of. It's all but confirmed from what I understand. Must be a sign. Stay away from a Sean McComb fight. Yeah, probably. Right? Probably. It caused my computer to crash. It just spaz out for like 3 hours. I could have fixed it in 5 minutes. But I'm slightly retarded, I guess. So is that it helps not to be retarded. All right, hoping the books offer Stanionis, Gonzalez along with the MVP and Pro Box card. Henderson told me at an amateur event in Little Rock that David Morrell was on PEDs, but I think he was just punching. It was just a punching bag the whole fight. Henderson told me at an amateur event in Little Rock. That's right. Henderson trains in Little Rock. That's right. That David Morrell was on PEDs. I mean, does he have any evidence of this, or is he just guessing? If he's just guessing, what makes you think this? He could be right. He could 100% be right. In a real way, he could be right. Guys, please smash the like button if you're not already. Gary, are you sure you didn't have any? I don't look at porn. Have like porn. Stay away from porn. Porn is degenerate. Stay away from porn. No, I did not have any porn open. I know that. I dig, Brody. Yes, in a real way. Ryan Hong, we don't have a date, but they keep hyping it up. And usually when the ring hypes something, it's green lit. I agree. Odds out. I have nothing. I'm going to pull my book up now. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Join the Patreon if you have not already. Link is in the description. I want to take a look at my book. This is what I got. Here's my book. I have nothing till October 11th. That is 3 weeks away. 3 weeks away. I got nothing till 3 weeks away. It's frustrating. Yeah, I'm going to pull up. There's nothing on a Pro Box either. I'm going to pull up Pro Box. There's nothing to get into. There's nothing to talk. It's not good for my business, right? Like I gotta have fights to talk about. Boxing's not in great shape right now. I've been trying to say this. And this Fabio Worley Joseph Parker fight is not September 25th. It's not on Thursday. That's not the case. It's October 25th. Now, Pro Boxing Odds has odds for the October 4th card. But it doesn't have anything for the Sean McComb card or the Pro Box card, which we're going to look at in a second. It's got nothing on that. Fabio Worley, just so you guys know, I did search Sean McComb for a reason. I'm gonna have that McComb versus Hardley. Shakur. Let me try again, guys. Let me try one more time. The Sean McComb and Crocker fight. I am gonna have that for you guys tonight. I watched this. I watched the tape. I've watched the McComb versus with Barbosa fight. I do think McComb won. It's very close. I don't think it was a robbery. I don't think it was an injustice. I could even see scoring a fight for Barbosa. But I did score for McComb. It's very, very close. I don't think that was a robbery. I'm gonna go back and watch Teddy Atlas freak out over it. I don't think it was worth freaking out over. I think it was an extremely close fight. Very close. And it went one way and not the other. I don't look at that as a robbery at all. I like McComb. I think he's got good skills, but he's got nothing. he doesn't have any of the God-givens, right? Like, he's not very fast. He's not very athletic. He doesn't have a lot of power. He doesn't really commit to his shots. He's there. He's hard to hit. He rolls well. He counters well. He rolls and counters. He's pretty good. He's a high IQ fighter. He's got good footwork, even though he's not fast. His feet fundamentally sound footwork. Like, there's a lot to like about him. He pivots out. He turns you. He keeps you at range. I wish he would be a little straighter with the shots, a little straighter. Either, he pulls them short a little bit. But I like Sean McComb. I'm going to watch some more tape on him, and I'm going to watch. I'm not going to search for his name again in Google. That's for sure. And I just learned today that his name is McComb, not McCombs. I've been calling him McCombs, like plural with an S, since the amateurs, I guess. Right? I mean, yeah. As long as I can remember, I've been calling since he lost to Luke McCormick in the Commonwealth Games. I've been calling him McCombs. That was in 2018. So he fought everyone as an amateur. He fought Andy Cruz as an amateur. He fought Luke McCormick a bunch of times. I think lost to him every time. He's a good fighter. I like him. You can see he's fundamentally sound. You can see he knows how to fight. He can fight for sure. I'm going to pull up the book real quick. I'm going to pull up the book on this. (19-2). He lost the Barbosa fight, and he lost to Gavin Gwynn 4 years ago-ish. February 2019. It was about 4.5 years ago. He lost to Gavin Gwynn. 7th round stoppage. I got to go back and watch this fight. Does anyone remember this fight top of their head? Gavin Gwynn? Like, how the hell did he lose to Gavin Gwynn? Does anyone remember this Gwynn fight? I don't even remember this fight. I mean, I'm sure it happened. Was this in Eddie's Garden or something like that? No, February 2021, shortly after COVID. I really don't remember this fight at all. All right, but let's take a look at the card. The card's not very good. Crocker and McComb, excellent fight. I'm probably going to favor McComb in this fight, but does anyone have any odds on McComb and Crocker? If you guys have any odds, let me know who you think. Let me know the odds of this fight, and you have props on it. Because right now, before I finish my deep dive into the fight, McComb versus Crocker, in my opinion, it's McComb by decision. I think McComb by decision is the best bet. He has been knocked out once, but he's only got 5 knockouts. So in 21 pro fights, McComb's only not gotten to decision 6 times. So it's I think it's a safe bet. He hasn't really fought too many hitters. He's fought Sam Maxwell on Barbosa, not Casey Benjamin is another guy he's fought. He has some decent names on his resume. And Ben Crocker, 14-0, with a draw, obviously, a draw in his last fight. With Tiernan Bradley, which is extraordinary. I think he was lucky to get away with that. I'm looking forward to a Crocker fight, watching Crocker next. But in 15 fights, Crocker's gone the distance 13 times. So he's only twice he's not gone the distance. And he's gone the distance in every fight since 23. Martin Shore. So how many fights is a row in that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights. His last 7 fights have all gone the distance. So the fight's going the distance. If you can get the over, if you can get the fight to go the distance, we're going the distance in this fight. To me, that's a safe bet. I take the over, take to go the distance, and I would probably take McComb. Now I haven't gotten through the tape yet, so I'm going to reserve that judgment, but I definitely think we're looking at McComb's by decision. But I will confirm that on tomorrow's show. I'm going to try to go live twice tomorrow in a real way. I got a lot going on. Tomorrow's a little quiet, so I should be able to get 2 shows tomorrow. There's not a whole lot to talk about, guys. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Leave me in the comment section now. I'm gonna try to get to everything. But let's take a look at the rest of the card. Tycee Gallagher and Ellie Holloway. Yeah, this might be one of the cards where we just bet everything. To go over. Start betting the over, and we start hitting. Reese Mold is on the card. I'm interested in seeing that, and Shaquille Thompson. So it's got a couple of fights I'm interested in seeing. You know, Crocker and McComb isn't the sexiest fight, but we got Shaquille Thompson on the card. We got Reese Mold on the card. Tycee Gallagher and Ellie Holloway. Worth watching, in my opinion. It's a decent card. Saturday afternoon, if you're in the U.S., you get off the college football for a little bit and tune into this. Indeed. All right. After that, you can go over to ProBox TV. We're gonna. All right. The Pro Box card, got Najee Lopez, good looking prospect, 14-0, 11 knockouts, taking on Kelvin Henderson. I don't have a prop on this yet, but if you're asking me for a prop, I would like Kelvin Henderson. I would like Najee Lopez. Najee Lopez, money line. Don't have a book on it yet. Don't know what it is, but Najee Lopez, money line. And the Crocker McCombs fight to go over. Crocker McCombs over. Najee Lopez money line. Najee Lopez money line over on the McComb Crocker fight. I think right now that's the start of a parlay. Kelvin Henderson is the most accomplished fighter, probably that he's faced. That Najee Lopez has faced. He's still been active, apparently. He fought Morrell, Isaiah Steen. He fought guys. He hasn't won these fights, but he's been close. Jank Plilna. He's fought guys. Brandon Robinson. He hasn't got a lot of wins in these fights, but he's at that level. He's a world-class fighter. Well, he was. So this is a big step up. Najee Lopez is a real prospect, good-looking prospect. I don't think he has too much trouble with 35-year-old Kelvin Henderson. I think Najee Lopez handles a 28-year-old, Kelvin Henderson. I don't think this fight is so much trouble for him, but I definitely think Najee Lopez gets this done today. And if you want to look at the rest of the card, what's on the rest of the card, Jeremy Hill, Christian Cruz, Chacon. There's a crossroad fights for both guys. Then we have Emiliano Moreno. And then we have an interesting fight here. Isaiah Lucero and Joshua Kevin Anton, undefeated prospect. Upset alert right here. Isaiah Lucero just lost very closely to Vladimir Hernandez. He's a real guy. He lost close to Soleimani. It's a real opponent. Like, this is a dangerous fight. I wouldn't take this lightly. This is a guy, Lucero, who I'd keep my eye on. That's all I'm going to say about that. I would keep my eye on Isaiah Lucero as a possible upset alert. But I'm going to try to get to the book on that. Joshua Kevin Anton, 11-0, 10 knockouts. Mexican fighter, right? He's from California. Mexican-American fighter. Not fooling anybody. There's nothing on here. There's nothing. All right, now that's not saying he's not good. I'm saying this is a major step up. So I got to try to find tape on this guy. I got to try to find tape on him and see what he's all about. Because I know Lucero. If Lucero comes to fight, it's going to be a scrap. And I do think Lucero is coming to fight. So watch out. So this is going to be one of those fights that I would imagine, I haven't seen odds on it yet, that this would either be bet the upset or stay away from it. Because you're going to get crazy odds on the undefeated prospect. You're going to get crazy odds. I'm at 600 minus 1,100, something like that. And he might lose. if you can get Lucero at plus 400, plus 500, something like that, which you might be able to, I would take it. I would take it. Jeremy Hill. I mean, this is an interesting fight right here. Christian Cruz Chacon, Mexican American fighter, lost to Ruben Villa in a tight fight. Jeremy Hill is a decent opponent, a decent fighter. This is Malik Montgomery. I have a ton of names here. He's got 2 losses. Who did he lose to? He lost to Steven Ortiz. That's not impressive. That's not good. Was this Pro Box? Was this Showbox? I was Lou DiBella. Yeah, it was a Lou DiBella card on Showtime. Showbox card. Oh, I remember this card. Brandon Lee, Samuel Tay. Yeah, I remember this card. And then who's his other loss to? Now here, Albright. Okay. I mean, that's understandable. And Roman Mayatai. So 3 losses. I thought he had 2 losses. Yeah, 3 losses are against good fighters, but test tells me he loses to good fighters. But so this should be a good test. This should be a good test. Emilio Moreno versus Raul Garcia is a good fight. It's a good step up for sure. He told me because of how hard he hit and they didn't get tested for the fight but okay, then you're just guessing. He could be right. I don't know. He could be 100% right. He might be 100% right. But because he hits hard, it's not evidence on and of itself that he's on anything. Maybe he just hits hard. He could be. I have no idea if he is or he isn't. I can't speculate on that because he hits hard. You dig? Is Nazi Lopez on a David Merle type level? No. I don't think so. We've made money on slow weeks before, and we could do it again. Tam Thibault week. G, did you see that Frank Martin versus Rancis Bartholomew was added to the Fundora Thurman card? That's a solid rumble. Yeah, it's not bad. I think Frank Martin will dominate, but it's not bad. There's a solid. Also, Pro Box has Tiger Johnson versus Nick Faz scheduled. Oh, on November 7th. Interesting. So now we got the top ranked fighters going over to Pro Box too. Pro Box, boxing's not in good shape, guys. Sean McComb is a distance fighter. Agreed, Julius. Agreed. Rancis gave Gary Antoine Russell a good fight. Actually, wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of close. Could be. He has a lot of problems going into the Gwynn fight. Hardly trained for it at all. I gotta go. Was COVID times? Yeah, I gotta go back. I don't even remember the fight. He quit mid-fight, basically. Okay. Is Crocker a knockout artist? No. No. Artem Hadahoyan would have won against Frank Martin if he had taken the knee in the last round. The cards disagree, right? Let's look that up. Because I think the cards disagree. I think the cards were even, and about even going into that last round. Let's look at that. Oh, all right. Yeah. No, wait, he was up. Frank Martin was up on the cards. Yeah. Am I reading this right? Wait, didn't he stop him in the last round? No, he didn't stop the fight. I thought Martin stopped. I got to go back. I thought Martin stopped him in the last round. Yeah, it would have been a draw. It would have been a draw had he not taken the knee. Okay. I thought he stopped. My brain. I thought Martin stopped him in the last round. This week, I'm really only looking forward to the MVP card. Main reason being that there are female boxers. Easy money. Easy money. Easy money. There's a pro box card Saturday night as well. Yep. There's cards on. There's money to be made, guys. There is absolutely money to be made this week. Don't get it twisted. Any early thoughts on Pat? I mean, I think Padley outboxes him. I would put. I mean, it's a couple weeks away, and it's not particularly a big fight. Padley outboxes him, I guess. One big money on Jeremy Hill. That's by plus 700 odds. Nice. That's awesome, Swindle. It's good to have you aboard, Swindle. I haven't seen you in a minute. Anyone favor Guido Vianello over? Yeah, I think that's a bet worth taking. Yeah, I do. David Allen versus Makhmudov. Who you got and why? You guys are. When is the David Allen fight? Didn't David Allen just fight? Was that months ago already? Am I tripping out? Was this months ago? It's May 17th. I guess Allen. I guess. Makhmudov got knocked out by Guido. He got knocked out by Agit. Do we think that? Where do we think this is? This is why I hate betting on heavyweight fights. I would bet for the fight not to go the distance. That's what I would bet. Allen's been knocked out 4 times. Makhmudov's been knocked out in both his losses, and here's my bet. I don't know. These guys are both ass. I would bet the fight not to go the distance. That's what I would bet. Does the fight go the distance? No. Someone gets knocked out. My guess is Makhmudov gets knocked out. Well, he can hit. It's a garbage fight, man. It's a garbage heavyweight affair. Can we just be honest? Can we just be fair? This fight sucks. When is this? Oh, it's the 11th. We'll do a video on this for sure. David Allen posted a picture. He doesn't look fat anymore. Good for him. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. I like David Allen. He's not. Yeah, I think David Allen probably wins the fight, but I don't know that I'm going to lose money over David Allen. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all from social media. 3D Boxing blog. Guys, smash the like button. Comments, questions, thoughts, super chats. Super chats, cash app available. Your boxing bookie came through for you in a real way again last week, so we're going to keep doing that. Top Rank being out of the game definitely is bad for boxing fans. They hope they can find it's not good. It's not good. Did anyone have any update on what Top Rank is doing? So Top Rank and PBC are basically out of the boxing game. That's extraordinary. That is extraordinary. Makhmudov is a minus 125 favorite on my book. Slight favorite. Yeah, I'd probably look at Allen on that. What's the fight not to go the distance? You have a prop on it not to go the distance. What do we got on that? Those Jesse Hart versus Khalil Cole odds seem a little wide. Jesse Hart is so old and shot, though. How old is Jesse Hart? I mean, I don't like Khalil Cole, but Jesse Hart is old as hell. 31. He's 36. He gave Gilberto Ramirez problems 6 years ago. The fight might suck too, but there's easy money here. Yeah, I agree. I think not to go the distance is easy money. PBC always pissed me off. I think they are a massive reason for boxing being screwed in America. It's fair. Minus 325 not to go the distance. I like it. I would parlay that. That fight ain't going the distance. Fight not to go the distance actually better than on that David Allen fight. I would bet the David Allen fight not to go the distance. That would be my bet on that fight. Jesse Hart ain't winning that. Didn't he get stopped not too long ago? Jesse Hart, did he get stopped? No. He lost to Joe Smith. He lost to Gilberto Ramirez, and he lost to Gilberto Ramirez. This last fight of note was 5.5 years ago against Joe Smith Jr. right before COVID. He has not had a fight of note. Since COVID, he fought Mike Guy, David Murray, Elio Torres, Jason Minda, Daniel Aduko. He's not fought a name of note since. Khalil Ko just isn't very good. He's 10-1-1. He's not, Manuel Gallegos, he just dominated Gallegos after losing to Gallegos. And after that, there's really nothing on the resume. There's really nothing on. I don't think highly of Khalil Ko. I don't think he's a nice guy. I'm sure. I don't think he's 29 years old. I don't see much in the way of big stepper. I don't see it. Not a fan, I guess. I don't think it's a bad fight. It's going to be entertaining. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. David Allen late KO. Ko has learned from that loss. Feel he's more motivated. He'll probably win. I just don't know if I'm really interested in betting on him. Yeah. All right, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you have not already. I'm tired, guys. How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna wrap this up fairly soon. Yeah, that was just because I picked him to win. So I was disappointed in that. I was really disappointed in that. All right, guys. He probably beats him, but at -600, are you really interested in betting on it? I got Vianello, I guess. I gotta watch the tape on this. I know there's not much, but I haven't done the tape on these fights that are 3-4 weeks out yet. I will. Well, I will get to this. This is an interesting fight. I kind of like Guido. I would probably take Guido Vianello here. All right, I'm not feeling well, guys. Something just turned in my stomach. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna wrap this up. Guys, if you have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in the comment section now, or forever hold your peace. I'll be live hopefully twice tomorrow. I'm gonna wrap this, guys. All right. Fought better opposition. Yeah. Barrera hasn't really fought anyone late. Let the KO record. No, yeah, no, I don't let the KO record fool you. I agree. PJ the Puppet. Now we got Willie Hutchinson gave Bautista a decent fight. I think he's one of the more entertaining Brits. I think he might be a decent. The Brits are not entertaining in general. All right, y'all. It is September 22nd, 2025 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.